Okay, Land Rover Defender, this is quite a common sight. A battery which is insecure under the passenger seat on a UK vehicle or otherwise on European vehicles. This is quite a dangerous situation because you have a live wire which could possibly short out somewhere. Okay, this is not acceptable. Looking at the MOT Testers Manual for the UK, section 1.9, electrical wiring and batteries, it clearly states, method of inspection, check condition and security of the battery or batteries, and a reason for rejection or failure is a battery insecure or even leaking electrolytes. Testers will also check the wiring to make sure it's not deteriorated to the point where it will cause a short in the vehicle. The battery positive cable can cause a serious vehicle fire. The positive terminal should always have a cover on it. However, this might not be sufficient. If the battery turns over, it could contact the bodywork and short out. Believe me, this does happen. What we have here is a dual or twin battery tray with a nice insulated securing bar. The tray is stainless steel, so there's no risk of this corroding. You could use this for 2 batteries, or you could use it for a single battery and mount a compressor on it as well. If you go onto the Paddocks website and type in twin battery tray, you will find a PM062. This is a Flatdog product. If you haven't heard about them, check out Paddocks website for the products that they supply. Alright, so in the battery tray under the passenger seat on a UK vehicle, the tray will sit in and fill up this well, so you have a level base to put your batteries on. We have 069 type van batteries, which are very commonly found. This is compatible for the 300 TDI. We also have raised posts for the battery terminals, which we need to use for the modification we're going to carry out. You can see the extra space for something which could be an auxiliary, but we're going to fit twin batteries here, or dual battery system, 12 volt for split charging. The base and brackets here are optimally used for the Optima batteries. You can see the picture here. Now these are quite a shallow battery which fit nicely in a Defender. However, measuring this base to the top bar here, securing bar, is slightly wanting for our normal van battery. Okay, now because most of us can't afford Optima batteries, we have to settle for something that's slightly different. Right, so what we need to do is a modification. You can see here the bar at the top, the insulated bar, is too long to fit in, and the batteries themselves need to be put closer together. Right, we have here also the immobilizer system for the 300 TDI, which it's too much to relocate, so it's staying there. The battery terminal here, positive side, is not going to touch the seat base. Up at the front end here we have more space, luckily because the seat base is angled, so we can have our terminal posts. A modification we're going to have to do is also change the threaded bars. You can see they don't reach the insulated securing bar at the top here, so we've gone out and bought ourselves some M8 threaded bars from a Motor Factors, and this requires us also making the holes a little bit bigger and repositioning them to suit. I will say here that stainless steel, you really do need a sharp drill to drill. The insulating bar has in the middle of it a steel component which is also stainless steel. If you were fitting just one battery to this tray, you could shorten this to suit. So it looks like this at the moment. We have our threaded bar and the securing bar at the top, and then it's just a matter basically of shortening the new posts to suit, and basically we just want a little bit of thread sticking out the top of the nut. It would be prudent to leave enough thread underneath here, and there is facility to do it just in case you need to adjust the upright stays or threaded bar. Here's a little bit of a fitter's trick. When you're cutting the threaded bar, make sure you have a nut on the opposite side from which you're cutting, so when you've cut it you can then wind it off and make sure the thread's okay, and any burrs just file them off. Right, so we have it in the vehicle, it's positioned how we want it to, and you can see how many holes I've drilled extra. Next thing to do is to drill through the seat base, making sure you don't have any cables or pipes underneath there, which there shouldn't be. Drill a 6.5 or 7mm hole for an M6 bolt, and then bolt them down. These are supplied with the kit. Okay, so fitting, you'll notice that I have the negative terminals closest to the bodywork, just in case we have any issues. Positive, obviously, away from any harm. There's no reason that you can't stagger batteries. They don't have to be level, however they do need to be secure somewhere near the middle. Right, so M8 bolts, which is better. We can unify everything to M8. And look, you can see this is a little bit higher. Unfortunately, we're going to have to leave the lid off. Well, sacrifices have to be made. Right, so look, we have secure batteries that are not close to anything that's going to cause any harm. Right, we can go ahead and fit this T-Max a split charger system.